3 will leave at 11:10 Atlantic West Coast, Manchester Piccadilly. Manchester Piccadilly. The next group is
It's cruise o'clock. Hello, it's that time and it's an iconic one. It's very loud here, so I'll talk to you later, but the cruise has just begun. But this one is an iconic one, the big bucket list one. See you later on the train. So on our second train now, on my second train now, it's changed at cruise, now on a more comfier train. There's a bit of drama about animals blocking some railroad, so we had about 10 minutes delay. As a result, a lot of stops have been cancelled, so we're literally stopping one other stop before London Euston. Hello, and thank you for joining me on another adventure. And it is a big bucket one, like I said. Yes, a cruise. It's my first ever world cruise, the longest I've been on a cruise ship before, and the smallest cruise ship I've ever been on. But before I get to this cruise ship, I have 2 nights to spend in London in this travel lodge hotel close to Heathrow Terminal 3, where I'll be staying and making sure that all my travel needs are met before taking off. I've also had to travel a full day on 2 separate trains from Stockport in Manchester to London. I'm glad I made it in one piece. I'm hungry now, so I'll just unpack after showing you around and go get something to eat, and we'll see what the next 2 days holds for us. Oh my, very busy day. I'm so tired now. Since I left home 11:15 or 10 minutes to 11 a.m. this morning, and it's currently past 5. I am tired and of course hungry. So I'll just settle in, unpack the much I can, and enjoy the next 2 nights before we get on our plane here in Heathrow. So I chose this hotel because it's close to Heathrow. We are flying from Heathrow Terminal 3 on Virgin to San Francisco. Another 2 nights in San Francisco before we get the cruise. Not just any cruise, world cruise. Anyway, see you later. I need to settle in. Good morning. I know it's been a few days, like 2 days in between the last clip and the last time I spoke to you. So yeah, I've spent the last 2 nights here in this hotel, travel lodge. Very clean. I think it's new, so it's very clean. Love it. It's budget and very clean, and it served its purpose. So you can see behind me, suitcases are all packed, and I am heading out now to Terminal 3 Heathrow Airport here in London for our onward journey to San Francisco via Virgin Atlantic. So I'll catch up with you later. How are you doing? Don't let yesterday's concerns spoil today's joy. See you later. Hi. At Heathrow Airport Terminal 3 now. Not very busy, but I'm waiting for my cruise girl. She'll be arriving shortly. So yeah, I'm glad I made it on time. I decided to go through the budget corner. My hotel was right in front of a bus that takes you straight here, and you had to walk about 7 minutes from the central bus station into Terminal 3. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to the Londoners. Honestly, I always thought they were so busy, but you know what, through this experience, in spite of their busyness and everyone moving, trying to catch up, they still have time to stop and give a helping hand. So every time I had my suitcase out, somebody was always stepping forward to help me carry one. That's so kind. Getting out of the bus and on the ground, I mean, through these few days that I've traveled from Manchester down here, and that has been really impressive. I've been really impressed by that, and God bless everyone that has given me a hand. Honestly, they just stop and they're like, "Oh, I'll get this one for you," and I'm thinking, "Oh wow!" In spite of that business, so thank you, Londoners. So not long after that chat, Chika, my friend, joined me and we went to check in. We did have some issue checking in online before today, so I had to turn up at the airport yesterday, and the lady at the counter said, "Don't worry about it, just turn up on time. It's a morning flight." She says the counter will open at 5 a.m. so if you turn up on time, we will get you all sorted. And they did keep to their words. We turned up, they sorted it all out. We paid £65 for each extra box we had, and before we could say jack, we were on our way. The flight was relatively smooth. All the onboard stuff: watch a movie, sleep, eat. I'm a fuzzy eater, so eating is always an issue for me, but I try to make the best of what I have and have a bit of fun with my friend as we fly. Look who we have here. Hi, Chi. The girls are out again. Who let the girls out? Woo, 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 woo. And before you knew it, 9 hours was gone and we were in San Francisco. My first time in San Francisco, so I'm looking forward to exploring it for the next 2 days as well. We are here, San Francisco, here we come. We have arrived in San Francisco. We are ready to roll. Hi, Chika. We are here. I must say the excitement is exciting, and not long after that our suitcases joined us. So suitcases we have collected. We are ready to find our way to a hotel. Not sure how we're going to do that, but we'll figure that out. I love the adventure of figuring things out. So I'll talk to you later. We're tired now, 9 hours later.
But you know, California got nice weather, right? That's why.
Yeah,
has the best weather in the world.
Yeah, that's why you can't compare. Because right now it's like negative.
we are now inside our Uber, heading from the airport to our hotel in San Francisco. Using the airport internet, we're able to access Uber app on our phone and we're able to use Uber as normal. We got a really nice and chatty driver who gave us a lot of vital information about San Francisco weather, transport, economics, politics, and things to do while visiting San Francisco. Yes, we were well informed by the time we got to our hotel. And one thing I can't fail to identify, security at San Francisco airport and custom was a breeze. Unlike previous visits to the US, your very first spot, oh my God, you will be dealing with a lot of security and custom issues plus line and all of that. Nothing like that in San Francisco, and we really needed that because the massive gap in time difference between the UK and the US at that time was really exhausting for us, and we were hungry. We wanted rest, so it was good that we didn't have to go through all of that faffing. So thank you, security in San Francisco. Google go.
You can ride it
Okay, with no car.
No
Yeah,
driver.
there's no driver.
During this same ride, the driver introduced us to the driverless car, the Waymo driverless car. It was exciting. We didn't see that coming. I've heard about driverless cars, but I thought it was still something happening inside the factory, not knowing that it's already launched in San Francisco. So yeah, that is top of my list now. I already have about a 3 minutes video of us doing the driverless car. If you've not watched it, then I'll leave the link at the end of this video. Do well to click. It was an experience of a lifetime. At the hotel, ready to check in. Oh my God, I'm tired, hungry, because fuzzy eater, no eating in the plane, so I lived on biscuits on the plane. I'm proper starving. It's past 4 p.m. here, but it's somewhere around 3 a.m. UK time, so I'm feeling sleepy, but I'm starving as well. I don't know which is worse, but we're ready to check in now into our hotel Casa. by Fisherman's Wharf. I will give you a lot more details later. Look at America, the corridors are enough for a full hotel in the UK. Honestly, every time I visit the US, the sizes of their hotels, their houses, they put UK houses to shame. Welcome. Oh my God, the size of this room. I told you the sizes of their rooms never ceases to amaze me. Look at that. 2 big massive beds. Yeah, 2 good sized beds as usual. A quick room tour and we'll go look for something to eat. I always love the views. I always run to the window to see what I have, but we're just buried between buildings. But on this occasion, I wasn't too bothered about having no views because I'm focused on my cruise ship views. I know that endless horizon of views awaits me from my cruise ship cabin. Just 2 more sleeps to go. Hi, Chica. Come right in. Hi. Hello, good morning from San Francisco. How are you keeping? Yeah, our bodies are still operating on the UK clock. I've been awake since 2 a.m. San Francisco time and they are 9 hours behind UK. So you can imagine where I'm operating from. I think the last time I updated you, we checked into our hotel. Yeah, so we went out to find something to eat. We didn't have to walk far away at all. Behind this hotel is the Fisherman's Wharf and there's a lot of things going on there. So we found something to eat. And by the time we were coming back, we were freezing because we didn't go out with our coats. So we learned. So today, I'm mid-dressed. I'm taking my coats with me. The sun looks, it looks sunny out there, but I'm not trusting that sun. Let's see what happens. I will have my coat around me. If I need it, I'll wear it. If I don't, I'll just wrap it around my waist. Anyway, are you ready for today? Let's get out there. And remember, don't let yesterday's concern spoil today's joy. Let's go. Hi, Chica.
Hi.
Are you ready?
Yes, baby.
Let's
rock
go.
And roll. Ready to rock and roll, baby.
Let's go. So, we managed to make it on the bus. We got a day pass. Who let the girls out? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, really? Let's try that out. Oh.
So on our first full day in San Francisco, that is the day after we arrived, we decided to travel like locals instead of taking the tourist buses or the hop on hop off bus. So we got the day pass, which cost I think $11.50 per person, and that card will keep us on any bus and I believe the underground version of theirs for the whole day. I think blue red line for the whole day. And we found ourselves on bus 30, which was one right in front of our hotel, taking us through Chinatown to wherever. We were not in any hurry at all. There was no restriction for time. The only thing I wanted to pick up something very important that I needed for the travel, and we were looking to, at the end of the day, to get to Target and Ross. During this bus ride, we met a lovely Italian lady who has lived in San Francisco since she was 16, and she gave us a lowdown of all the happenings. See? Having a guided tour for less. There's nothing like experiencing the life of locals. We're out of the bus. That's the bus there. Bus 30. And we met a lovely lady who gave us a little bit of history and other places to visit. Like I said, I need a portable travel blender. So we're heading to Ross now, here, to find one. So at the Ross, the store, we didn't find what we were looking for. So we decided to look for Target, another big brand in the US. But the Johnny Just Come syndrome happened to us. And if you don't know what that means, I will just literally translate it as getting lost in a new place that you're not conversant with. We did ask questions, but we are misguided several times. But thankfully, we found a lady who directed us to the right place. Good news, we found exactly what we were looking for, but by that time we were hungry and we found right in the same complex a Mexican cafe to cater for our hunger. Tabasco sauce, more Tabasco sauce to help me eat. Hello, good morning from San Francisco. Yeah, honestly, my body clock has been dealing with me in San Francisco. I know I didn't give any more updates, so I came back. I had a good sleep. Woke up by about past 7 p.m. from about 2:30 p.m. And that's about the time you're sleeping in the UK. So yeah, it's just been I've never experienced this before. I don't know if it's easier to be ahead than to be behind. It's like my body is on slow-mo. Anyway, we're up and early and the world cruise just began. Hey, wow, I can't believe it. Going on a world cruise. Anyway, I will take time to tell you all about it because like I said, my body clock has been dealing with me and I've not had the opportunity to give you the full details of what we are doing on this P&O Arcadia World Cruise. I think this is the first time I'm telling you that it's P&O. Okay, so it's P&O Arcadia World Cruise. Yeah, 2025. So we are all packed. Chica, hi Chica, we can see you. We're just tidying up, ready to check out of our hotel. Actually, checkout time is 12, but we will need to go get something to eat, get a few things here and there out there, and we'll get a cab down to the cruise ship terminal. Yay! I will tell you all about it. But for now, remember, don't let yesterday's concern steal today's joy. Put a smile on the face. Out and about. We're out and about. We've managed to check out of our hotel and we have our luggages on board. So we came out to look for some brekkie, see what we've missed because this is the first time we are proper acclimatized to where we are. And in the next hour we'll be heading to the cruise terminal for embarkation on the world cruise. Yay! We actually just remembered that we are having an overnight board. So we'll be having an overnight board. So we have today and tomorrow till late in the evening before we leave San Francisco on the cruise ship. So your girl will have the opportunity to go on some adventure. So keep watching. And if you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like this video if you're enjoying it, and leave me a comment in the comment section. This is the Fisherman's Wharf right here, and that's where our hotel is, the Fisherman's Wharf. It's apparently a very popular place here in San Francisco. Ooh, look at that crab. Yum yum. Now if you're a crab lover or you like seafood and you happen to be around Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, then you won't miss it at all by heading to the wharf area. It has loads of cafes, restaurants, hotels that serve you seafood. It was smelling of seafood, smelling of crab and everything you can think about. And we didn't realize how popular it is. It is a massive tourist attraction area and loads of visitors are pouring in. It's also not far away from the cruise port, so if you're doing a cruise only and you're looking for a hotel close to the cruise port, then the Fisherman's Wharf is your area. I think I'll be doing a dedicated video on our port day in San Francisco, and I'll be sharing a lot more details. For now, the cruise is on my mind. I need to embark on the cruise. Let's go. It's that time. We are now on we're in the taxi now, Uber. We're heading to the cruise terminal for the world cruise. You're coming with us, definitely. Look what we have here. That's Arcadia's Tale. Look at the baby girl there. Ooh. Oh. Look at her. In all her glory. The taxi ride from our hotel to the pier where we are boarding our cruise ship was only a 10 minutes with traffic. It was that close. Hi, so we are here. You can see the baby sitting nicely behind me there. I can't wait. My feet hot. Sea legs are ready. I think we came a bit early. Our designated check-in time is 2 p.m. but checkout of the hotel is 12 p.m. This is not the beginning of the cruise ship. They left Southampton January the 3rd. So they've been cruising. Fingers crossed there won't be loads of us embarking today, so it won't be that much of a wait. The queue is right in front of me. I'll be turning around the camera so you can see it's growing gradually, but we're sitting just by this lovely park. So the queue is growing gradually, and that's the door entrance we are going in. So we're just chilling here, and they said 1:30 is currently 1:15, so 15 more minutes and we'll be on our way. Our suitcases have made it anyway. On arrival, they took off our suitcases from us and sent us to the queue. So let me use this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the cruise. Of course, it's a fly cruise, because if you had to go cruise to cruise, it is 109 days total cruise, world cruise for 2025 with P&O Arcadia. But we are only doing a segment of the cruise, and that's why we have a fly cruise. So we flew from London Heathrow to San Francisco. We've been here in San Francisco 2 nights, and today we board Arcadia. Arcadia only docked this morning, but we are going to be here overnight, so it's an overnight stay here. We won't be taking off until about 10 p.m. tomorrow evening, so we still have a bit of time here in San Francisco to play around. I think my body clock has finally caught up with what is happening, so hopefully we'll be able to catch up. And we have 2 assignments. I personally have 2 assignments. One is going on the car, is it driverless car? Yes, for the first time I'm seeing the driverless car here in San Francisco. It is it's mind-boggling. I've been having a good look. So one thing we want to do is go on the driverless car, and sure, you'll be coming with me for free. And the other thing is going on the San Francisco bridge. You can see a bit of it somewhere there. Yeah, maybe on a tour bus, or maybe we get the driverless car to take us that direction. It's an app. I'll tell you all about it when I'm doing the actual adventure. So we are doing a segment of it, and that will be for 30 days. So from here, I'll put the itinerary on the screen. From here, tomorrow we are off. We have 4 sea days. We get to Hawaii and Honolulu, if I pronounce that right. I'll just put it on the screen. After that, I think we have another 5 sea days to cross through the international date line, and then we get to some small Pacific islands. I think one is called Afia. I will put everything on the screen so you can see. After that, the actual final destination, which is my go-to thing. In fact, I have 2 final destinations. One, we are going to get to New Zealand, Auckland specifically, and from Auckland we will get to Sydney, where we are going to spend 3 good nights in Sydney, and you will be there with me for free. I'm so excited. So there have been people on this cruise ship for over 20 days. They left Southampton on the 3rd, and today is 25th. So yeah, about 22 days, and I'm with them on Facebook, and I've been seeing all the lovely pictures and adventure they've been up to. I can't wait. So I hope you're a bit updated now. We'll talk later, okay? About time to go queue up. Checking in here. So excited. The check-in vibes. Check-in as envisaged was quick and smooth, because according to Grapevine, there were only about 150 of us embarking today. However, We had a bit of a delay, about an hour delay. We heard there's an inspection going on, so they have to get every single person on board already out. So we are sitting in the hall for this sports inspection. I hope it went well. Well, we later found out it was immigration. So being the first port of arrival in the US, everyone on board had to come off the cruise ship for stowaway inspection and immigration checks. On the World Cruise! So this is our landing. Okay. Senior management. Arcadia, here we are. Embarkation excitement is real for sure, and we're really thrilled to be joining the World Cruise at this point. Personally, we had to jump through a lot of hurdles to be here, so this meant a lot to us. And because there were only a few of us embarking today, we didn't have to wait long to get to our room. By the time we were on the cruise ship, our cabins were ready, and by the time we got to our deck, our suitcases were already arriving so quick. Like I said earlier, this is the smallest cruise ship I've been on. I started really big with Avia, and now I am on Arcadia. Avia takes over 6,000 human beings, and Arcadia takes roundabout under 3,000. And we are located deck D, which is deck 5, cabin 106. We booked a guaranteed balcony, unobstructed view cabin. So let's see what we got. Ooh, let us see. Hello, so hi. That's our twin room. TV here. Hook. One more hook down there. Cupboard. She's a vintage girl, so you can see telephone. Oh my God, I can't tell you how much I miss tea. But this is it. Oh. So, you know, in the UK culture, tea is everything. So tea comes with your room services. As opposed to the US culture, we didn't have tea services in our room all these days in San Francisco. So I've missed tea. Anyway, let the talk continue. Covered. Center table. So I won't be seeing the water. Tiny, 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 tiny balcony. So we are sitting on top of the bombs. I won't be seeing the water. I love to see the splash. So yeah, an obstructed view. We booked a clear view cabin, but we ended up with an obstructed view cabin. We were a bit disappointed with that. We went to the reception and they said to give them 3 days so they could settle and know what is available and what's not, because it was a full cruise ship. They came back to us 3 days later with another offer of a clear view. However, one, we were already settled, and to pack and unpack again was a lot of trouble. Two, the particular cabin that was given us was in the forward of the cruise ship, like cabin number 8 on the 4th floor. And I felt, because we have that many sea days to go through during this cruise, any movement of the ship from waves will definitely impact on us. We didn't want to take all of that chances, so we just let it go, and we lived with our partially obstructed cabin. And then mind your steps. So I'm expecting bath, my first ever cruise ship bath. And of course, white company product. White company. Not bad. String for hanging the ropes. Shower curtain. Small bin there. Towels. Underneath here, some storage space, more bin. This is tiny. Hi and hi. Storage was definitely a plus in this cabin, I must say. There were sockets, however, as an older cruise ship, they were all by the vanity table where we had the tea and coffee. The British socket was there and a different type altogether, so we needed an extension to connect with our British plugs. There was none by the bedside, so it made charging a bit challenging, but we had long ropes and we had power banks, so we just used our power bank and charged up our power banks during the day. Like I said, storage was a big plus for this cabin. Bedside drawers, wardrobes, up high, low, and all that stuff. Underneath the bed there were plenty of storage to put our things away, thankfully. I must also say that this was the most lit cabin I've ever had. There's always an issue with the lighting in cabins, making it really challenging to film. As much as I've not turned it on, but I later discovered plenty of lights. And like I said, storage was the plus. You had options with the configuration of your wardrobe, which made it really handy. So yep, by the time we finished sorting out our room and having our first mustard drill on board P&O Arcadia, it was time to eat, and we went to the buffet, and this is the view from our buffet table. Ooh, look at that bridge. It's dirty glass. I sure did find something to eat. First meal aboard P&O Arcadia, and I had a chili sauce right beside it as usual, and Chica was right beside me. I hope you've enjoyed the story so far, because there's plenty more to come. I'll be stopping here because I honestly didn't film anything more. We finished eating, went to the upper deck. There was no hurry, really. That's one thing I learned about this cruise. Because it was a long cruise, there was no hurry at all. So after getting a few glimpses of sunset, our bodies failed. Yes, we went back into the UK mode because in the UK it was early hours of the morning. We slept off until the next morning, and I'm hoping to tell you all about our adventure, so don't miss it. Keep watching. Like this video if you've enjoyed watching. Leave me a comment, ask questions, give me more information. If you were on the cruise ship, please leave your comments. I love to hear from you. Remember to click on these videos popping up, and until I see you in my next video, don't forget, life is for living, for love and laughter.